Alright everybody guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new promo card that has just been released, and that is Tapu Bulu-GX, a new Tapu card, and we just gotta wait one more set to get the water Tapu card, and then we are all golden for the Tapu GXs. But today we're going to be looking at Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu-GX is actually really good. I think this is a very playable card. So we'll take a look at it. So it's a basic Pokemon with 180 HP, which is good. You know, 180 HP is amazing for a basic. And then it has 3 attacks. So its first attack is pretty sweet. So for 1 grass, you just simply do 30 damage. That's not terrible. We have seen 1 energy attacks before that do like 30 damage, and even 40 on stuff like Zygarde, Landorus, we've seen it. So 1 for 30 is a really good attack. Obviously, since we now have Choice Band in the format, we can use Choice Band and turn that into 1 to 60. So that is pretty good. A great attack just for 1 energy. And then you have Nature's Judgment, which for 2 grass and are colorless, you do 120 damage. And then you may discard all energy from this Pokemon, and if you do 60 more damage. So that is kind of what we've built this deck around, is using Nature's Judgment kind of with Lurantis-GX. So Nature's Judgment can do 180 damage. Now, that's a good amount of damage, but thanks to Choice Band being in the format, you can hit for bigger numbers and bigger one-shots. And also, we do have Professor Kukui in here, too, so that we can also hit for, bigger damage, too. But Nature's Judgment is kind of Tapu Bulu's main attack, and we're going to be comboing that with Lurantis-GX, so that whenever we can switch our Tapu Bulu into Lurantis, and then use Flower Supply, and then put the energy right back on for another Nature's Judgment. That's the combo of the deck. That's what I built this deck around. Then we got Tapu Wilderness, Tapu Bulu's GX attack. Now, is it any good? Well, it kinda is. I mean, 3 for 150, it's still a good amount of damage. Obviously, again, Choice Band is in the format, so you can turn that into 3 for 180. You can heal all damage from this Pokemon. That is not too terrible. Now, Tapu Bulu's got 180 HP. Now, it also has no weakness, meaning it's not like weak to fire or anything like that. So, it's going to be really hard to one-shot. So that's not too terrible. Tapu Wilderness is a good GX attack. I don't know how we're going to be using that over Chlorocythe. I don't know if we're going to be using Chlorocythe more or we're going to be using Wilderness more. It's really down to how the situation is thrown at us. But most of the time, we're probably going to use Chlorocythe over Tapu Wilderness. But again, it's still an option. It's still out there, and it still is good. Tapu Bulu does have one unfortunate downside. It's got a 3 retreat cost, so it's a pretty heavy card. But the partner is Lurantis. Again, we went over why we're using it. It's for Flower Supply. Just for a single grass energy, you hit for 40, then you attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon anyway you like, sorry. And this is how we're going to build up our Tapu Bulu. Just put 2 grass from our discard right onto Bulu, and then there you go. We're all good. We even have Solar Blade, which for 3 energies you do 120 damage. Then you heal 30 damage, from this Pokemon, which is not too bad. That's a great attack to go with. Lurantis is a stage 1 with 210 HP, so it's pretty bulky. And yeah, again, we do have Chlorocythe, which I think is the better GX attack over Tapu Wilderness. But again, it's really all up to you which one that you think is truly the best GX attack. I think that Tapu Wilderness is a little worse than Chlorocythe, because Chlorocythe lets you do a lot of things. Now, we do play your typical 1 Shaymin, 1 Tapu Lele. Now, one thing you might notice is, where is the promo Lurantis? Well, guys, I hate to cause a ruckus here, but I actually don't have any, and promo Lurantis is actually pretty expensive right now, and I'm almost, really certain that we're going to see this promo be in the shop very, very soon, maybe next Wednesday, because it is a promo card, and it could be in the shop as like a blister, because it's always possible that'll happen, and I do think we will see this in the shop in the next, few weeks or something like that. But again, it's a little expensive. I don't really feel like paying this many packs just to get a promo Lurantis. It's not in my best interest. But again, if you do have any of these promo Lurantises, put them in your deck and use them. I do think this deck could use a few of these promo Lurantises. I just don't have any. And, again, you can always throw those in. But again, I don't have any. So, yeah, we just got 11 Pokemon. We do only play 2 Tapu Bulu. Again, Tapu Bulu is kind of a risky card, because if you want a Nature's Judgment, you kind of just leave it sitting there with no energy on it, and since it does have a huge retreat cost, it's not like you can retreat your Tapu Bulu very easily. So we only played 2 of them. I would go 3, but again, at 3 it's like, well, it'll get stuck in the active easier. I mean, you could go like Zoroark in this deck too, or like a Solgaleo if you really wanted to, but we don't need that. But now we go into the items, and we got a lot. So the first thing we'll get out of the way is the switching cards. We do play 1 Escape Rope for, well, not only being an Escape Rope, but also as a switching mechanism. We got Switch, which also allows us to switch. Again, Tapu Bulu does need these switching cards. I mean, you could even bump this up to 2 Switch if you really wanted to. Then we also have Olympia in the deck too. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and then heal 30 damage from the Pokemon you move to your bench. Not too bad in this deck either. We can, switch with our Olympia. And that's another switching card. Plus, we have more access to it thanks to Versus Seeker. We also play 2 floats. This is mainly for Lurantis or Tapu Bulu. I mean, again, you don't really want to put a float on Bulu because, you want to do the big damage with the Choice Band. But you know what? It's fine. So yeah, we got all those switching cards, and we go into the other things we got. We got 3 Max Elixir, and I threw this in because if you can get a Tapu Bulu on your bench on like turn 1, you can maybe Max Elixir and power it up and do like a turn 1 a knockout with it, because again, we have all these ways to switch. So if you can get a Bulu on your bench, pull off 3 Max Elixirs, or just 2 in an energy, you can technically donk on your very first turn. So Max Elixir is a very cool card in this deck and gives us some donking potential. 2 Max Potion, since we will discard energy sometimes, we can Max Potion, heal up our Bulu. That's pretty cool. We do play a Nest Ball. Again, it's just nice to have. You could go Heavy Ball too for Tapu Bulu, but Nest Ball can get you like Fomantis too, so I like having the Nest Ball in this deck. I do think that Nest Ball is a good card to have. 1 Revitalizer. We don't need Rescue Stretcher because our main attackers are grass types. If you really want to use Shaymin and Lele, go ahead, throw in Stretcher or like Super Rod, but Revitalizer is a little better in here. Again, we got our switches. We got 3 Trainer's Mail. There's a lot of important items in this deck, like Max Elixir, Max Potion, Floatstone, Choice Band, our Stadium, our supporters, and our switching cards. So we will play 3 copies of Trainer's Mail. 4 Ultras, and obviously it's a staple for any deck. 4 VS Seekers, all for our supporters. We play 2 interesting supporters. For our Stadium, I went with 2 Aether Paradise Conservation Area. You don't really need Force Giant Plants in my opinion, but we do play, we do play 2 of these. This is for our Tapu Bulu. It makes it just a little bit more tankier, which is pretty nice. So we are going to be playing 2 copies of these. We only need 2, because we really only use 2 Tapu Bulu. And the thing with this Stadium, too, is you actually can't use it with Evolution Grass Pokemon. So this does not actually work for Lurantis-GX, unfortunately. It only works for Tapu Bulu. We got 1 Hex Maniac. This is just nice to shut down abilities like Vileplume, or, if we're playing against something like Volcanion. Because one good thing about Bulu is it is not weak to fire. It has no weakness, so Hex can help us there. 2 Lysandres, again, bring something up, and you can smack it with 180 damage. Seems good. 3 Ends for our draw support, 4 Sycamores for our draw support. We got the Olympia as another switching route. We do play 1 Professor Kukui. This is just nice so we can do 20 more damage. There may be a situation where we float stone our Tapu Bulu and we don't put Kukui on it. So there you go. And yeah, we got ourselves 3 Choice Band to make us do more damage. 2 Float Stone. Sometimes the free retreat is nice. And we play a total of 10 grass energies because it's nice to just have a lot of grass with Max Elixir and a lot of grass when we're going to be discarding a lot of it and trying to get it back. And especially in the early stages where you want to, get these energy in the discard quick, 10 can help you, make sure you can do that a little easier. So yeah, this is my Tapu Bulu Lurantis deck. Now, okay, another card I guess you can add other than Promo Lurantis. You could add Field Blower. We don't actually have Field Blower in this deck. Do we need it? Not really. We're not really relying on abilities, so Garb isn't really a big deal. But you could throw in Field Blower if you really wanted to. I think this deck could use a Field Blower. Don't know what to take out, though. So yeah, let's hop into some games with our Tapu Bulu Lurantis-GX deck. Let's see if this deck is any good, and see if Tapu Bulu lives up to the hype that it has received. I'll see you guys in a minute with a few matches with our deck. Alright guys, let's go find a game with our Tapu Bulu deck. Let's see if Tapu Bulu is that good. And our first game here is against Lynx Von Degent, and I can't really tell what he's playing, but we'll find out. We will find out shortly. I think it's an Evolutions deck because he had all those different types, and he's even got the EV deck box to support it, so we'll see if he has it or not. We do unfortunately lose the coin flip, but again, turn 1 Tapu Lele Donk, or Tapu Bulu Donk possibly, I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities thanks to Max Elixir. So let's see here what our starting hand will be. I just said my farting hand. Just take that in. I accidentally lisped and said my farting hand over starting hand. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Our hand isn't terrible. If maybe we can find like a Nest or Ultra Ball, we can maybe get some energy on like a Tapu Bulu, build it up, and put some threatening damage on him. We'll see. We'll have to see what we are going to be playing against here. I think it's just a standard evolutions deck. Pardon me, I hope it's not like Sylveon. Let's see. Okay, it's going to be Lurantis evolutions from the looks of it. Okay, so that's fine. Again, you know, Tapu Bulu with the Choice Band one-shots Lurantis, and he's actually opting to put the forest down. Okay, if he doesn't have a Lurantis, that's going to be really good. But unfortunately, Lurantis only does 40, so we can't, well, even Chlorocythe wouldn't knock him out, so it's not really a big deal. He actually gets rid of a Field Blower, which is really, really good, so we can keep our Choice Band and stuff. And he's going for the Tapu Lele. We'll see if he decides to go for the End or Sycamore. He's probably going to grab a Sika. I don't really see a point in him ending me unless like the 2 cards in his hand are that important. So he's probably going to go Sika. And then it doesn't really matter. And he is ending me. Why would you end me? Why not just Sika? That play is very confusing, but whatever. I guess the 2 cards in his hand were that important. But you know what? We can probably even get a better hand here. Let's find out. Okay, that's a little better. Not the greatest, but just a little better. Still don't know why he ended me. Whatever. But he is discarding like float stones and stuff, which is good. We'll see if he plays like his own Tapu Bulu. He's grabbing Shaymin. He's digging. He's probably digging for Lurantis. He probably didn't hit it there off of that end. See, you should have went for Sycamore instead of the end, because now you're probably not going to find a Lurantis. Sadly, I don't know if we can really knock out Fomantis this turn. Maybe if we can pull off our Tapu Bulu, it's possible. But no, it looks like he will find a Lurantis here. So never mind, he's gonna get one down. But you know what? Choice Band Tapu Bulu possibility. I don't know. It's anything is possible. Don't deny it. So he's gonna grab Lurantis. How many grasses he's gotten rid of? Just one. Okay, that's fine. All right. So what will we top deck? A Sika. All right, that is really good actually. So we will get rid of Max Potion and Sycamore, and I think I'm just gonna grab myself a Tapu Bulu here. Both are in the deck. Let's just see the Max Elixirs. Okay, so we got all Max Elixirs. Okay, good. Let's see if we can maybe knock him out this turn. I don't know. It's possible. I might regret this. We're going big though. We are going big. So it's all in the luck here. Let's go via Seeker for the Sika. We need to find a Choice Band, a Max Elixir, and a Float or a Switch or an Escape Rope. Oh, we were close. Okay, that's fine. We can go Shaymin. We'll go Shaymin and just get rid of another Lurantis line. I mean, yeah, kind of have to. Well, we could have gotten rid of Sika. That play made okay. Now I actually regret getting. Why did I do that? Whatever. It is what it is. It's fine. All right, here we go. Shaymin, gift us with a Max Elixir or one of our mail to get a Max Elixir. Come on, don't let us down. Oh, it's gonna let us down, isn't it? Oh, are we about to do it? Are we about to do it? Knowing my luck, this is not gonna get energy. Oh my God, we did it. We did the impossible. We donked. We just donked him. Wow. Okay, Tapu Bulu, I have no words. And you know what the best thing is? And he just concedes. Oh my God, that was amazing. Did he have his own Tapu Bulu? No, it was Lurantis Evolutions. Wow. So there you have it. That's why I like having the Tapu Bulu Max Elixir combo. If we didn't have Max Elixir in the deck, we would not have been able to pull that crazy play off, and we wouldn't have just completely donked him. But you know what? Since this game likes me and it's going to reward me, I'm going to go open up a pack of Guardians Rising from the stock. And let's see if we can actually pull another GX. But yeah, that's why I like having the Max Elixir in the deck, is because plays like that are only possible because of Max Elixir. So there you go, Max Elixir came in clutch there and gave us that crazy knockout. So let's see what we're going to pull out of our packs here. Let's see, come on, a GX, Vikavolt. I mean, I'll take it. It's not the GX I was looking for, but you know what? It is a GX nonetheless. And you never know. Maybe Vikavolt is going to be playable down the road. It's always possible. It is always possible. So, there you go. If it was like a Tapu Lele or Tapu Koko, I would have been a little more happier, but you can't always win. So, anyways, let's find another game with our deck. See if we can actually pull that combo off again. That was insane. Okay, now we are either playing against either Darkrai or Yveltal Garb. I have not seen a Darkrai deck in ages. I don't think I've played against one since Guardians Rising has come out, if I'm going to be honest with you. I just have not seen one. And we do lose the coin flip, unfortunately. But it's fine, you know what? We'll see if we can live through it. Alright, we get a decent start here. That's not too bad. I might even just Aether my own Fomantis. Maybe it can live a turn. Is this Garb? Oh, I think it is, because he's got Balloon in here. This could be Garb. Let's see. Can't really tell. I mean, it could be... No, it's actually Mewtwo Y. But he has a Dark type in his deck, which is kind of interesting. So I don't really know what Dark type it is, unless it's like an Absol or something from Roaring Skies. I don't know. But my opponent was nice enough to let us draw 2 extra cards, which is sweet. And alright, we'll pass. So, okay, he's got Talonflame and a Tauros on the bench, so I'm a little more confused as to what he's got. Okay, he's floating that, so now we can one-shot it with Tapu Bulu. And he just Mewtwo links his own Talonflame, too. Okay, we do need to get another Pokemon down this turn, because Tauros is going to knock us out. He puts a Mewtwo down, but he puts the Evolutions Mewtwo down of all the Mewtwoos that my opponent could have put down. And he passes. Alright, this Tauros is going to wreck us next turn. Okay, there's our Tapu Bulu. I think I'm just going to maybe just try and build this thing up. We'll play this down, and before Delinquent, I think we'll end him too. We could also Lysandre this Mewtwo. I mean, is it worth it? I don't know. I'm thinking of just Lysandre that Mewtwo. The choices in life. I think I'm just gonna Ultra Ball and just grab myself a Shaymin. Yeah, that's fine. We'll grab a Shaymin here, and I think we'll put it... I might put down Tapu Lele. Unfortunately, Tapu Lele does not hit for weakness, so we actually can hit a Mewtwo for weakness. But we can draw more cards here, which I think I'll do. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess. Nah, it's fine. We'll go Shaymin for 3, and it's not a big deal. I'm not really in a rush, really, to even knock him out this turn, anyways. Okay, we got a Choice Band. We got a Switch. I could Switch hit him for 30, but that wouldn't make any sense because Tauros comes out. If we were able to get more energy down, maybe I would have. I think we just go N here. I think I'll Choice Band you and then go for the N. So hopefully we can maybe find some Max Elixirs or something. I don't know. No, we get another Tapu Bulu, which is nice. I think we can go Mail too. Maybe we can hit ourselves a Max Elixir here off this Trainer's Mail. We got a Float. No. Okay, that's not good. I think we'll just grab the Float Stone. And I think I'm just going to put down Bulu. And unfortunately... Actually, you know what? We're going to get another Lurantis down. I think we need to go get another Lurantis, or Fomantis down this turn, sorry. We're going to get knocked out by that Tauros, so I do think we need to get one down. So we're going to go that route, and we can probably Lurantis him next turn. I think I'll just pass, in case he field blowers me. I don't know. But yeah, we do need to try and get a Lurantis going here, so that'll be nice. So he plays another Mewtwo down. It's interesting that he's using these Mewtwoos over the damage change one. So even the Cyburn one, he could have... Well, not the Cyburn. What is it called? The one... Like, I think it is Cyburn. He just straight up grabs 2 Mewtwoos. If this dude has 2 Spirit Links in his hand, then that'll work out for him. But if not, it's not. So do we have a Sycamore in our hand? Okay, we're going to end him, which is nice. Max Elixir whiffs, which is cool. If he goes for... Ooh, another Max Elixir. Please whiff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He goes Arrow Blitz, grabs 2 Spirit Links. I'll just end him. And then that'll be good. But he'll probably try to take me out with Tauros here. I mean, he grabbed those 2 Mewtwoos, so I'm assuming he can get one down this turn, but if he doesn't link it, he's going to end his turn, and that'll just buy me more time to do some things, so I'm not really too upset if he actually goes that route. Yeah, it looks like he is. That's interesting. Okay. Nest Ball, we'll play that. I think I'm just going to put down Tapu Lele on my bench, and that's weird, I know, but if this thing wants to put a lot of energy on it, be my guess. Tapu Lele is not weak to Psychic either, so we don't have to worry about that Mewtwo wrecking us. So here we go with the unfortunate N play, but he probably has a supporter in his hand. I don't know. Whatever. We kind of have to. If we had Sycamore, we could have done that. And he says happy face. That ain't nice. Okay. I think I'm just going to retreat in... Nah, we'll keep Lurantis active with a float. We could maybe... We can knock out his thing this turn, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm actually going to fake him out here and just not make it look like I have the energy in my hand. So you still not okay. Okay, we'll do it. We'll fake him out, be like, yo fam, I actually don't have any way to attack you. And then next turn we'll just straight up just knock him out with the Tapu Bulu. Like maybe I should just put the energy on the other one. Maybe that was a bit of a misplay. I was thinking like we could hold on to the energy, make it seem like I don't have one in my hand, and then come in with Tapu Bulu and then straight up knock out his Mewtwo for 210 damage. Yeah, okay, 210. So it's got, yeah, we can knock out his Mewtwo. That's kind of going to be the plan here, and hopefully it pays off. So please retreat, and if not, we'll just retreat, and we will use our Lysandre on that Mewtwo and knock it out. And yeah, that's what the goal is. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully my opponent does whatever. I'd rather him just sit back with the Mewtwo or even just go Arrow Blitz so that we can just come in, swing him with Tapu Bulu, take a knockout, and go home from there. We see another Ultra Ball. Is he going for another Mewtwo? I mean, that's fine, because we can still wipe this thing off the board. And it looks like he is. Okay, well, then we'll just smack your Mewtwo with my boy, Tapu Bulu. Is he going to do it? Is my man going to do it? Let's see. Is he just going to end his turn and evolve? No, he's retreating first. Okay. And he's going Horn Attack. Okay, that's fine. Not really worried about taking like 30 damage. So we will retreat. We could knock out this Tauros, but that Mewtwo is just a little more threatening. Tauros is only doing like 60 damage. So who cares about it? We're going to bring out that Mewtwo, and then we are going to do a big old Nature's Judgment for 210 damage, and we are going to smoke that Mega Mewtwo right off the board. And now Tapu Bulu is making itself worthwhile. We just smoked him. Can we find a switching card? A Max Elixir and an Escape Rope. That is perfect. So we'll just go right into this, and we're also going to force him to bring something out we can, Flower Supply him. So I'm not really worried about bringing this guy up. We have a pretty strong turn going for us. But yeah, you can see why I like the Tapu Bulu. The Max Elixir is what really I think is making this deck fun. I don't know. You could probably go like 4 Max Elixirs too also. I mean, you got 10 energy. He's just going to Mega Evolve and end his turn. Okay, I'm fine with that. We got Olympia too. Wow. We still need to play Sika though. We need to find energy. So hopefully we can hit one here. If we don't, that'll be rip. How many VS Seekers have we lost? 3. Yikes. So we lose this Olympia, we are going to lose a few things. So got to watch out there. But we will hopefully find energy. We do. We even get a max potion. I'm just going to put that down now. Just get rid of that 60 damage off the board. And yeah, we can just go Flower Supply for 40. And let's just put 2 grass energy onto Tapu Bulu. We could build up Lurantis too for Chloricite. But this is the Tapu Bulu show. So we're going to do that instead. We'll just maybe just keep attacking him with Lurantis anyways. Like, I don't really see any harm in doing that. We can just chill out for a bit. We got a lot of options right now. I don't think we're in any, like, bad position. And is he going for Arrow Blitz? Interesting. I guess he was. I don't know. If we can hit our other Lysandre here, we'll wipe out that Mewtwo off the board once again. He's Bursting Balloon. I guess he's predicting that then. Okay. Sure. If not, I guess we just snipe the Tauros then? I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep hitting him with Lurantis-GX. I don't really see any harm in that. Not really a big deal. Arrow Blitz for 40. Okay. I could even Max Potion my Lurantis. I don't know if I want to do that, though. We Max Potion Lurantis here, get rid of that grass, and then we have 2 more grass energy to put on the board, which, that doesn't actually seem too bad. And I guess he'll grab a DCE so he can try and hit me with Mewtwo. Sure, I'm fine with that. He has a huge hand, jeez. Ooh, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. Unfortunately, though, guys, we are going to get 60 damage on us and probably 120 with that Tauros. But we do have Max Potion in our hand, so who cares? Tapu Bulu just sniping these Mewtwo's off the board for days. We are just wrecking these Mewtwo's. We're going to take some damage, unfortunately, but we are going to get a sweet knockout in. We got another VS Seeker. Basically, he'll do 60 to us with Tauros. Then we'll Max Potion. We will switch into Lurantis. We'll Flower Supply. Rinse and repeat. But yeah, you can see why this deck is pretty nice. Like, we're just smoking him with Tapu Bulu right now. Like, Tapu Bulu is putting in work. We're smoking his Mega Mewtwo's. And he's using Brock's Grit. So he's not even going to end me this turn, which is awesome. It's like, it's going good. Man, Tapu Bulu, man. Is it any good? I think it is. I think Tapu Bulu definitely is an amazing GX card. Like, with Lurantis, the possibilities are endless. The only thing I think you can maybe change, other than promo Lurantis, is probably some switching cards. I think this deck definitely could benefit from a few switches. And he's just doing 10 damage to me. Alrighty then, boy. That's fine. And we can't win this turn, I don't think, so... Yeah, we can't knock out Talonflame. We could, but we can't. Oh, almost did that. Alright, I guess we go Max Potion. And then we switch out into Lurantis. Attach a grass, and next turn, if he wants to keep Aero Blitzing me, I'm going to basically use my other VS Seeker for Lysandre, the Tauros or Hoopa, and knock it out. That is the game plan, and yeah, I think we are going to be good. I mean, we're basically taking all the prizes with Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is the MVP of this match, which is nice. I think we'll do one more game after this, and then end off the video there. We'll see. Depends on how long the next game will be. My opponent can put up as much of a fight as he wants, but in the end, it ain't going to matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Okay, sorry about that cut, guys. I had to turn off my mic for a second. I was just like, I can't do that, so I just had to turn off the recording quickly. But nothing happened. Literally, all he did was just hatch a DC, I think, so it's not a big deal. And there is a Max Elixir. What am I saying? An Aero Blitz. A Max Elixir? Boy, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, we win the game now because we got the last VS Seeker in our hand for that Lysandre onto his whatever. Probably just going to snipe this Mewtwo just because we're taking all our prizes on Mewtwo. Tapu Bulu confirmed, 100% confirmed. No clickbait confirmed. The best Mewtwo killer in the game. It is just, it's nice. And my opponent says frown face. I kind of feel bad. I'm almost tempted just to take him out with, and he concedes. He doesn't even let me. Tapu Bulu just swept him. We just swept a bunch of Mega Mewtwo Ys, which is kind of hilarious. Alright, sweet. We'll do one more game with our deck. Alright, guys, sorry about that cut once again. I ended up finding a game. My opponent was kind of just taking like 5 years per turn. Like, every move he took, it took him like a minute to decide, so I was just like, you guys don't want to watch that. So we're just going to find another match with our deck. And it looks like we are playing against a water deck, which is perfect, because obviously we're playing a deck that beats water. I'm going to go Tails in the coin flip. Totodile. Really, Totodile? Really? Dude, you broke my heart. I'm using Chikorita, man, Totodile. You suck. I shouldn't be using Totodile with a grass jacket. That's what I get. I should have just put on a Chikorita coin, to be honest with you. The luck is confirmed. The RNG is rigged. It is rigged. It's all rigged. No, I'm just kidding. It's not rigged. Alright, here we go. We'll see if we're going to be playing against Water Box or like Quad Lapras or something. We get a Tapu Bulu start. I'm actually going to opt to start with him because we can Choice Band him. And if he plays Water types, we can actually smack him for like 120 damage with a Choice Band, which is really nice. Because we're just going to two-shot him with 1 energy, which is going to be really cool to do. And it is Lapras. Okay. It could be Quad Lapras, too. But it's most likely just Water Box. So we'll see if it's going to be the Water Box or just like some Quad Lapras list or something. We see him grab Manaphy. Because some Quad Lapras lists do play WoW, but Manaphy, I guess, sure. But the second type is most likely just a Tapu Lele-GX. So, he's grabbed more Lapras, alright. Keep grabbing those water weak Pokemon, or grass weak Pokemon, please, and thank you. And he's going to water the active. Max Elixir, I mean, if he gets a bit of energy down, then that could be scary. But he's going to struggle to one-shot me without a Choice Band, so that'll be nice. And he actually plays N, which is fine, you know. That's basically giving me another supporter, right? Because we had an N in our own hand. And we'll see if we can actually get a decent hand off of this. And, alright, we do. We even find a Choice Band and Kukui. But does that knock him out? I don't think it does. I think we're literally... No, the Fighting Fury Bell definitely isn't a knockout now. I was like, we Choice Band Kukui him. We're doing an extra 50, 80. So yeah, we beat 10 short either way, so it's not a big deal. But we can use this turn to get some energy going, and we will probably just grab myself another Fomantis here. So the other Tapu Bulu is in the deck, and we also have all our Lurantis-GXs, which is good too. I think we just go Sycamore here. See if we can hit anything important. Max Elixir, okay. I'm going to dump a Max Potion and an N, and I think I'm just going to get myself another Tapu Bulu, and we'll just use these Max Elixirs on it. Because we can Swarm with Tapu Bulu, we don't even have to get rid of the energy because of the fact that we're already going to one-shot him. Max Elixir, you whiffed. Why do you do this to me? Dang it, that play would have been so nice. Alright, well, looks like we just have to do a Horn attack for 120 damage. You know, just a 1 energy, 120 damage turn, you know. Could have been a bigger turn, but you know what, we got to settle for that. You can just see how funny Tapu Bulu is. Can my opponent take me out this turn? I think it might be possible if we see a Choice Band and like that Lapras attacking me on the bench. I do think our Tapu Bulu could get knocked out, so you can't really rule out every possibility yet. But if he only uses Fighting Fury Belt over using thing, and he actually goes Escape Rope, that's fine. I'll just switch out to Fomantis. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's fine. We'll see what else he can do. He's going to end me again, which is perfectly fine. I probably would have ended him myself, but cool. Maybe we can hit a Lurantis, assuming he doesn't knock me out this turn. We can maybe hit Lurantis. No, we don't, but we do get Floatstone and stuff, which is nice. Another Fighting Fury Belt. Does he find like a Rough Seas too? We do, if I find our Aether conservation thing, that'll actually make it harder for him to one-shot us. Hopefully we can hit that too. We can outbeat his rough seas with that stadium, because that stadium is really what's going to push the limits of if he can one-shot my Tapu Bulu or not. Ultra Ball, he could maybe have an Aqua Patch in his hand, but he's going to need like Aqua Patch and Max Elixir to pull this off. Is he going to dig for like another Shaymin or something? Does he even play more Shaymins? He's grabbed more Lapras. I mean, hey man, you keep swarming me with Lapras, but I got the grass types for days. Grass just seems to be such a funny type right now. Like Tapu Bulu, Lurantis, Decidueye, Trevenant. There's so many grass decks. Even though there's so many grass archetypes in standard, Lapras is still a threatening deck. That's how crazy Lapras is. He's building up the energy, which is kind of scary, and he's just going to settle with a collect. Okay. And the lucky thing too, Lurantis one-shots Lapras too, which is nice. Switch, not what I wanted to get. I might just end him. Ultra Ball. Okay, there we go. Think I'm gonna dump the Sickas. I might regret that, I don't know though. We'll grab ourselves a Lurantis-GX, and again, he can't really one-shot Lurantis too, which is good. So, we'll go into Lurantis, we'll play down this. He's only got 5 cards, I mean, I could go for the Sicka play. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to lose my Switch, but, yeah, who cares? It's fine. I'd rather just do it. I mean, he only has 5. We're giving him a bigger hand if we end him, so I don't want to do that. And we whiff an energy. Okay, we technically didn't whiff it, but we kind of did. I think I can just get rid of these two. I'm going to see if I can get a Shaymin here and find energy. How many energy do we even have in our deck? 6? It's still likely we can hit one. A few energies are prized. Oh, I don't want to do that, though. I think we're just going to play Fomantis down and Shaymin for 4. I don't want to put that... Like, this card is really important in this matchup, and I don't want to put it down because he can bump it with Rough Seas. Thankfully... Okay, good. We hit a grass. Thank God. Here we go. Flower Supply. 480 damage. Not doing the same amount as Tapu Bulu, but it's all good. We can put an energy on our Tapu Bulu and just go from there. I mean, we could have put on Lurantis too, I guess. But again, guys, this is the Tapu Bulu show. And there is Rough Seas. Okay. That does take away the 2-shot capability of this thing, but once we get new energies, and we can even do Tapu Wilderness if we really need to. So we see Trainer's Mail from my opponent. I want him to end me because I'm literally going to run out of VS Seekers here if I go with another Sycamore, and I'll be down to really low VS Seeker counts even if I end him. So if he ends me, that'd be great. And it looks like he is going to hit me with an end. Alright, good. I would have liked to have gotten one of these. Hopefully we can find one of our Aether Paradises, though, maybe off of this end, so we can get rid of that Rough Seas, and we can start the ball rolling, and maybe we can take a knockout this turn. We have a lot of ways to switch out of Blizzard Burn, so I'm not really worried about that. Okay, even Lysandre. I think we take out the one with the most HP, though. But that's good. Do we have any Max Elixirs left? Because if we can get another energy down and Max Elixir, that'd be a really cool play. Is he actually going to go Ice Beam on me? Do we have Olympia in the discard? We don't. We'll see if he goes Ice Beam or not. I think he will. He could Blizzard Burn me, but I think he's just going to go with the Ice Beam play. And then we're probably going to have to dig for Switch. Yeah, he's going Ice Beam. Okay. And we could also go Max Potion here, which actually wouldn't be too bad either. Buy me a turn. We could then dig for our Switch too, because I know we still have the Switch within the deck. Oh, no, we discarded it. Never mind. Alright, it looks like I think I'm just going to go Max Potion here and take away that one shot he can do. And I'm just going to attach to Bulu, and I think I'm just gonna... Could Lysandre Shaymin, but I don't know. What could I do with this via Seeker? I think we could Hex Maniac him. That wouldn't be bad. We can play a Hex Maniac. I don't really think it matters, so I think we just pass for now. At least that Max Potion takes out the opportunity for him to knock me out with the Blizzard Burn, which is really nice, you know. There's Rough Seas. Alright, rip. Again, though, we're still going to one-shot Lapras with our attacks, so we don't even need to get rid of the energy. But, again, I still like having the Aether Paradise in play, so he can't take easy one-shots with Lapras. But, I mean, he's got a Fighting Fury Belt on, which only maxes out at 170, unless, like, he plays Professor Kukui. Which he might, you never know. Grabs more Lapras. It's just, like, quad Lapras, but without the energy disruption, which, you know, I appreciate, because those decks are annoying, but looks like it is. And there is another Sycamore. Kind of wish he would have gotten rid of a Rough Seas there so we can outbeat him in the Stadium War. He is building up some big threats though, but again, he can one-shot Tapu Bulu, which is good. Finding Fury Belt, and then, yeah, it looks like he does not play Choice Band. And we're going to get smacked with Blizzard Burn for 170 damage, but it is not a knockout. And there is Nest Ball. We don't need that. I think we bring out you. This can attach to it. We still have like more Lurantis in the deck, right? So who cares? I think I'm gonna take this turn to play the Sycamore. Yeah, sure. We might need the Lysandre for later, but that's fine. We'll go Sika. See if we can hit our tap. Oh, no. Okay, do we have a Lurantis in the discard? We don't. We didn't hit Lurantis. What the heck? Why you do this to me, game? But whatever, we'll just hit him with a big old 300 damage knockout. Take ourselves 2 prizes. I don't really know what's in the prizes except for a few energy. Sika Trainer's Mail is pretty nice. Okay, we have a rope too, so we can use Escape Rope next turn. Also, so we can, you know, switch out. But again, we're one-shot him regardless with nature's judgment. So who cares? Even with the healing of the Rough Seas. I mean, he's going to still need to put a lot of energy on more Lapras. He could technically two-shot me here, but at that point, we're doing a lot. And just a Blizzard Burn for 170. If that's your turn, you didn't get any more energy on that, I think we're just going to win the game. Going to win the game naturally. And there is another Lurantis. We can just sweep him and then knock him out with Solar Blade if we really wanted to, also. It's going to Choice Band you, because he might, you know, end me. We'll just do our Tapu Wilderness. Why not? We'll just heal ourselves. Take away any chance of him of beating out my Tapu Bulu. See, if he had a Choice Band, yeah, we would be in a bit more of a pickle, but he doesn't, so we're not in the pickle. I think we win the game. There's no way he can even win this turn. He can probably take a knockout, but he concedes. Well, there you go. But you can see how threatening Tapu Bulu is. Tapu Bulu is a pretty scary card. I mean, yeah, he had Glaceon. He could have used Glaceon in that matchup against my Lurantis. He had Articuno too. I mean, it's a pretty solid water box list, but, you know, Tapu Bulu, it's a little good. If he had Choice Band, it would have been nicer, but we are going to be able to buy one more Guardians Rising pack to go with the thing, and I'm just going to quickly see what the product open were, but we are getting 225 coins. We will buy one more Guardians Rising pack, guys, and we'll see if we can pull a GX out of it. I'm looking for Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, or even Sylveon. I'm probably not going to make a video on Sylveon, because, I don't know, I just find that deck annoying and be a little hypocritical, because I complain about it a lot. But we'll see if we can pull anything. I still want to like play Sylveon just, you know, normally. So let's see what we pulled out of this Guardians Rising pack. I actually haven't gotten a Garb yet. Like, I don't want to play Garb because I just feel like a scumbag using that. But if we pull that too, there you go. All right, our rare is a Lilligant. All right, we got like nothing good in this pack. Rip in the chat. Can I get a rip in the chat? But yeah, that was the Tapu Bulu deck. Even without like promo Lurantis in the list, which I still think you could add, we still performed very nicely with the deck, and the deck still managed to put in some good work. I think Tapu Bulu is definitely a pretty good card. I think Tapu Bulu Lurantis is great. I think you could maybe throw in 3 Tapu Bulu in this list. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe for more PTCGO content. Help me on the road to hitting 2,000 subscribers. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys on another video. Tapu Bulu hype. And see you guys later. Peace out.